Welcome to the Stoic Quotient. Today, forget the 5 a.m. club. Instead, the truth about real discipline and fulfillment. You've been told to wake up at 5 a.m. to succeed. But what if that's not the secret? What if success isn't about mimicking someone else's life, but mastering your own rhythm, your own fire, your own truth? In this emotionally driven, motivational deep dive, we dismantle the myths, destroy the guilt, and rebuild what true discipline and power really look like. You don't need to join a club. You need to come home to yourself. They told you to join the 5 a.m. club. They told you the greats wake up early. They told you success belongs to the first risers, the disciplined, the morning warriors. So you set your alarm, you tried. You woke up in the dark, you forced the cold showers, you journaled, you meditated, you did the push-ups, but something still felt wrong. Not because you failed, but because no one told you this truth. Discipline without alignment is just performance, and waking up early means nothing if your soul is still asleep. This isn't an attack on discipline. Discipline is sacred, but we've confused rigidity for resilience. We've turned routines into religions. We've mistaken mimicry for mastery. The 5 a.m. club isn't your enemy, but the guilt you feel when you don't follow it, that's the real poison. Let's rip this wide open, because this isn't just about mornings, this is about freedom. This is about knowing yourself so deeply that you stop outsourcing your worth to routines designed for someone else's biology, lifestyle, or trauma. You don't need another guru. You don't need another morning template. You need to listen to you. You want to change your life. Forget the 5 a.m. club. Do this instead. Honor your rhythm. Not everyone is meant to rise before the sun. Some people bloom at midnight. Some ignite at noon. Stop forcing yourself to fit a mold that was never yours. The Stoics didn't worship the hour. They worshipped the use of it. Marcus Aurelius said, "At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, 'I am rising to do the work of a human being.'" Notice he didn't say when you rise. He spoke of why. Purpose over performance. Build rituals around energy, not ego. You want a powerful morning routine? Start by asking, what nourishes me? What aligns me? What returns me to center? It could be writing, movement, silence. It could be dancing in the kitchen at 9 a.m. or breathing deeply in bed at 7:30 a.m. The point isn't to wake up early. The point is to wake up authentically. Stop judging your worth by productivity. You are not a machine. You are not a cog in a capitalist circus. You are a soul. And sometimes the most powerful thing you can do, is sleep, is slow down, is feel instead of force. True discipline is showing up for your truth, not your timeline. True mastery is knowing when to move and when to be still. Choose consistency over extremism. You don't need to wake up at 5 a.m. You need to wake up every day with integrity. Not perfect, but present. And guess what? You'll fall short sometimes. You'll sleep in, you'll miss the routine, and that's okay. Because this is not about punishment. This is about remembering yourself. Redefine what success looks like. It's not a highlight reel. It's not a perfect day. It's how deeply you live your moments. It's how fiercely you return when you drift. It's how lovingly you speak to yourself in the process. Because the real club you're meant to join is the sacred space within you, where no alarm clock dictates your worth, where no hustle culture defines your strength. So forget the 5 a.m. club and remember you. This is the new revolution, not rebellion against discipline, but a return to aligned living. Wake up when your soul is ready. Move when your purpose pulls you forward. Act not from guilt, but from love. Because the world doesn't need more people who perform like machines. It needs more people who burn with authentic fire. It needs you, not the 5 a.m. version of you, but the real you. The one who knows that life is not measured by checklists, but by how fully you show up for the life that's waiting. You don't need another routine to save you. You don't need to be more like them. You just need to wake up to yourself. Because once you do, every hour becomes holy. Every action becomes intentional. And your life becomes unstoppable. If this message lit a fire inside you, don't let it die here. Carry it with you. Breathe it. Live it. Share it. Hit that like button because it tells the algorithm this truth matters. Subscribe because this is just the beginning of your awakening. And share this with someone who's stuck, someone who's ready to rise but needs that one spark. Be the spark. This isn't just content, it's a movement. And your voice, your presence, your courage to change, it matters. So, until next time, stand tall, speak truth, live fully. Thanks for watching the Stoic Quotient, where your power is remembered and your future begins.